We are looking at living DNA, direct descendant of the great Rana Sanga and Maharana Pratap. Have you ever used a sword? Have you ever fought?
No, not.
क्या बात है यार?
Swords, yes, but never used it for fighting.
Just training.
No, traditionally and more for functional, for functions and occasions, for traditional functions, but never in terms of fighting or sword fighting or anything of that nature.
Like
no.
अगर birthday party पे if there are presents to be cut and all, you don't say scissors नहीं चाहिए मुझे तलवार चाहिए.
No, we would show the sword a little bit more respect than that.
That's all right. Ishan says you have a great classic car collection from. He's done his research. Iconic. I hope it's right. Iconic Mercedes-Benz 190 DB.
G.
So yeah,
That's right.
100-year-old Rolls-Royce.
Yes.
100 years.
Yes.
But it's supposed to work forever.
So it's a 1924. He's got his
How does he
homework
he's done
bang
his
on.
homework,
So it's doing 100 years this year.
Excellent. Which one is your favorite? And do you have an inkling of just starting one up and going for a ride?
Absolutely, I do. A lot of the time, so this 20 HP 1924 Rolls-Royce that is there.
The vintage, right?
It's a vintage, yes. And it's completing 100 years, or rather has completed 100 years this year. And it's won the Best of Show in the United States in Pebble Beach in California.
This is a unique episode on whatever this called, Cyrus something. And we have royalty, actual royalty. And I'm a little excited about it. I did a little research also I don't do research normally. I'm too lazy, yaar. South Bombay boy.
Join the club.
Thank God. That's why I wanted you here.
No, but and before you say anything, I just want to get in a word edgewise. I don't know if I will be able to for the next
100%.
hour or so or not, but it's truly a fan moment. You know, it's really nice to be here, sitting in person with you. Somebody we've only seen, on a screen and who's made us laugh and cracked some great ones, and to be this close to you,
see,
a day is made.
Apna customs mein we have this in our parampara and traditions and all that. Sign over the palace to me. Jagmandir or the Lake Palace, one of the two. I'm okay. Are we clear? Sir, is that okay? यार ये fan fans ये प्यार से कुछ नहीं होता है life में. We need something.
But first you need to come visit, no?
I've come many times. We've done events.
No, that I know.
Not with you.
Not with me. That's what I'm trying to say. Yes, we've seen you there, but
what a place it is. My God.
thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
fantastic. It's really, it should be more promoted. I would think, you get enough tourists. I'm not talking about that. We should promote it from the country's point of view. Government should say this is one of our big wonders and put it up. Instead of same 5 film stars and 3 cricketers. बहुत हो गया.
But still, it's called work in progress, something like that.
Yeah. But you were telling us about the traffic. But by the way, let's introduce you. See, how many years? 30 years almost I'm doing this, yeah. Prince is right?
No, Lakshraj is good.
No, but you are a prince, no?
No, but I like
So Rana is prince.
That's our title where we, of our family.
Correct.
So, but Lakshraj is good.
No,
Yes.
I want to say the title, yaar. I don't get a chance like this. Please be nice.
I am. With you, I have no choice.
Middle class आदमी क्यों बन जाता अभी यार? I want a prince to be a prince. यार. Middle class, I have everybody out here. Every chutia is middle class. Yaar. I don't want these guys here. Once we have a prince, give us the title.
So I've left it to you. What more? Given you
That was
everything.
not clear, yeah. Because you're what is called the regent, the king to be or whatever. So what is
Now you're going.
Maharana, Rana?
So that is my father.
Maharana will be father, Rana will be prince.
No, so the
Son.
Rana was basically a title that was used before.
Okay.
So and that's where the title of Maharana came into being. So the head of the family who's there is called Maharana. That is my father.
Okay.
And so that's what it is.
And so prince so Angrezi word है, which is I think I'm still not getting the word Yuvraj. Yuvraj is prince,
That is correct.
right?
Yes.
Boys, are we cool? Yuvraj taken.
Everybody, who's going to say no to you behind the camera?
They're all scared of you. Huh? They're all scared of you. They're all a little worried. We've never had someone from a direct descendant of some of the great names of India. We'll come to that. But so what is the pet name here? Lakshraj is a little...
No, Raj is what I used to be called. My Australian friends also called me that.
Australians ke liye, this will be both mushkil. yaar.
So exactly. So they were also when I was there. So
How would they say your name when they tried, your better friends? Please. What would they have done?
No. So best was when I went in. My first name I put in was Raj only. So I didn't even make the
Made it
mistake.
easy.
I made it much easier. So I didn't let it come to that at all. So which was good, and I think made life simpler for them and for me and for the teachers. Because some of the Chinese names that they had to say was a bit of a
But
challenge.
they also Australian fight, no? A little bit.
Yeah.
Then said you have Jimmy Chong and all
Yeah,
that.
exactly. But they were, they were still so based on that. Then I felt a little relieved saying that we are still a little better off as compared to what was happening with them. So So Raj was good. Yes, it
But
worked. And
growing up, Raj was the name the friends would call you. What did friends call you?
Lakshara, Indian, all my
Laksha,
Indian
Laksh,
friends,
Laksh,
Laksh or
Laksh.
Laksharaj, yeah, exactly.
We wasted 5 minutes asking silly questions. We will spend even more time asking sillier questions. That's the aim of the show. But you had a horrible time. First and foremost, you were actually a Mumbaikar for a long time in your early childhood.
Yes, that's
And
right.
a South Mumbaikar, my tribe. Pedder Road boy, went to GD Somani, Cuff Parade, so all in the 8-10 kilometers where civilized Mumbai ends. But it's why lie? We shouldn't lie. Hey, Varsova, love you. Stay where you are. Don't come close. And so that's where it all started. But before we get into your entire life, quickly, I want to just talk about your history. I mean, if it's fantastic, you're a direct descendant of Rana Sanga and Maharana Pratap.
Ji, ji.
So Rana Sanga is the Battle of Khanwa with
That's right.
Babur.
Oh, yes,
right?
absolutely. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I think if I remember correctly, he's one of the most great warriors who had the most amount of cuts or bruises.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
So you know my history more than I do.
I love
yeah,
history. I love history. And what I love, which I want to teach the governments of the world who are a little bit going berserk and not understanding, is the Rajput armies had Muslim soldiers.
Yes.
And like Akbar had Man Singh in the Haldighati fight, which
Yes.
Maharana Pratap fought.
Yes.
So it was Man Singh versus, I think there was a Muslim general in charge of, alongside Maharana Pratap.
That's right. That's right.
So
That's right.
the secularism that is actually apparent, nobody seems to understand.
Yeah, well, that is true. Yes, but when the sad part is that when your own goes against you,
That
but-
is the-
and at that time, the one thing I definitely want to say here कि जो जंग हुई ना वो कभी भी मजहब की नहीं थी. It was never a war of religion. It was always a war of righteousness. It was never something that's, oh, this person is from X religion, so I need to behead him. Or you are from a certain religion and we need to kill this person off. It was never like that. It was very much a land for fighting for your own pride, your land, and your valor. You know, that is what it really was all about.
But that is, history of the Rajputs is how they do not come together. And they
Unfortunately,
land up fighting on opposite sides.
Unfortunately, yes, it's an unfortunate part, but it is a fact till a large extent.
You
Yes,
know, with Akbar was Babur also both wrote that they were fantastic warriors.
yes,
But the great thing is dividing them was quite easy.
correct.
As
correct.
long as you
yeah,
pull them apart.
Yeah, so they put a spoke in the wheel as far as we were concerned, you know. So they kind of divided that. Maharana Pratap never joined them, and that was the biggest thorn that kind of irked them for the longest time to be a part of the Akbar's army or his sort of sphere, so to speak, which never really happened, and that is where the problem with the rest was also. So those were the sort of issues that kind of.
But if I remember correctly, going back to Rana Sanga, in 1526, before the Battle of Panipat, when Babur came, they were friends. Or there was some alliance, and then he doesn't turn up for the battle against Ibrahim Lodi.
so no,
And
so
there's a Kunnas by Babur against him. Is this true? This is what we were taught.
no, so the thing is that live and let live was our philosophy, that you don't look at us or come and intrude into our spaces and we will let you be. You know, it was as straightforward as that. But then there is no substitute for greed. You know, when you want whatever you have and you want more, and then when you start pushing those boundaries, that's where it becomes kind of difficult to manage. So what you're saying is partially correct, in the sense that when they are not going to be disturbing us, we don't want a part of their land or their estate or anything of that nature, and neither should they want ours. But when those sort of boundaries gets crossed or pushed is when you retaliate.
Okay, but there could have been an alliance between Babur and Rana Sanga, and then it didn't happen.
It didn't happen.
And then the guy got a little Kunnas about the whole thing, and then he went. The Battle of Khanwa was more pushed by him or pushed by Rana Sanga?
No, so again, the idea was for Mewar to be subservient. So
Correct. Because he had won Panipat, now he started behaving like a... yeah.
Exactly. So the idea was that, and we were never going to be subservient. That was not in our DNA. It hasn't been for 1500 years.
Never.
So and it wasn't going to begin then or now or any time post. So that is where the scruffles really begin, and then these small things escalate. You know?
One last question. I know we have to talk about you more, but this is
please.
you also. This is your DNA.
Absolutely.
I mean, it's fantastic that you are from the line of these great warriors. Were they really that tall? 6'8"
Nee,
and
nee,
7'4",
no.
7'5" for Maharana Pratap. That's what they say.
नहीं तो वो that is unfortunately a psychological issue. जब किसी को महान बोलते हैं ना, so they have to suddenly become a giant, and you have this khali image in your mind.
Really?
And yeah, so
तो ये सही नहीं है?
नहीं, बिल्कुल नहीं. So they were not. They were exceptionally brave people.
But Rana Sangha have the most amount of armor and all that. This is
No,
all
of course you
fact.
did. Of course you
The
did.
largest swords
Yeah,
and
of course you did. All of that. But
super strong
yeah,
physically.
physically, mentally, very strong. And one thing that I ask people a very principal question, that agility will come how? Not today we talk about the great Khali. He's a tall man, great personality,
But he can't walk.
but he can't walk. So imagine if the sort of things that we have read and learnt in our history of things that they have done, would it have been possible if they were that tall and that high?
Mount
No.
a horse, hold a sword, fight hand
exactly,
to hand.
exactly. So that is where you need agility. You need to be sharper than a sword and faster than lightning. So that could only come when you were
My boys are practicing. They try to catch the Virar local in the morning, and you need the same agility. Otherwise, that warrior passion is there somewhere.
So those are the sort of things, and especially with the horse in a war, in all those sort of situations, these things, and what happens is that when we think that somebody is great, they have to be tall and they have to be big. So it's just qualities measured by weight. Bravery is measured by height. So unfortunately, both these things.
We will never be able to say that they were this height or that height. There's no way to prove it.
No, so
15th century, 14th century.
Not really, but people in our region haven't been very tall as such. 5'6", 5'7", 5'5", 5'8", 5'9". So that is the general
medium height area.
The medium height.
So this is what probably Rana Sangha and Maharana Pratap looked like in the height and
height and so that is what it was. And especially with that heavy armor, it's not practically possible for somebody to.
If I remember right, about 80 kilos worth of armor on him.
Yeah, but that's what they say. But that's again not.
सही नहीं है?
नहीं वो सही नहीं है.
So बोलना पड़ेगा यार. Leave it now. It's a good legend.
Unfortunately, okay, that's what people also say. But today in our museums we have those things.
But I've seen those. Yeah, they're heavy. Yaar.
They are of course heavy.
What do you call this? The full armor.
Yeah, the Bakhtar Band and
all that.
The top, all of that. They are
steel.
heavy. Of course they are, without a doubt. But there is a difference between probably 8 kgs, 18 kgs, and 80 kgs.
True.
So if you're going to be the stories of exaggeration, there is a limit to how much you can stretch the rubber band. So that has got nothing. Again, I repeat myself. That's got absolutely nothing to do with bravery.
True.
Safety or your equipment that you have on you is a completely different thing. Even the horses had
equipment that you have on you. I feel pressure. Hidden meaning is, man. Then I'm thinking now he's going to ask me personal questions.
Why did I know that was coming?
But I don't. If my statue is to be built, I want 2-3 inches extra. Isme kya hai? But 200, 300, 500 years later, how do they know my height? But good point you've raised, and thank you for being so candid about all this. But the fact of the matter is, they were great warriors, whatever the details are. Fought some of the greatest battles in the history of the world, and which would have changed and did change history.
Yes.
And we are looking at living DNA, direct descendant of the great Rana Sangha and Maharana Pratap. Have you ever used a sword? Have you ever fought?
No, not.
Kya baat hai yaar?
Swords, yes, but never used it for fighting.
Just training.
No, traditionally and more for functional, for functions and occasions, for traditional functions. But never in terms of fighting or sword fighting or anything of that nature.
Like agar birthday party pe if there are presents to be cut and all, you don't say scissors nahi chahiye, mujhe tulwar chahiye.
No, we would show the sword a little bit more respect than that.
That's all right. But you do have swords and all that at home. And what other weapons?
No, swords, katars, those are the regular weapons that were used then. So now they are used more ceremonially these days than as a...
Unless you don't pay your bill in Jagmandir, then you might find one direct descendant of one of the great Rajput warriors coming after you saying, Beta, aaja bahar. And then you'll see the truth. But now let's go back to your life. So you were in Mumbai as a very young boy in GD Somani, living a South Mumbai life. And then you were taken to
Mayo,
which is a lot of the Rajput kids are in Mayo, at least in my generation were in Mayo.
Correct.
And so there's always that connect also.
My granddad and dad were also there. So I don't know how
Not
I
at the same
ended
time.
up there.
That would be great, yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know
that
how
tradition carries on.
Yeah. So I was the third generation to have gone there. So yes.
So take us through a little bit about the life there, because did you realize you come from this illustrious family and all? It takes some time to dawn on you.
It did take time to sink in, without a doubt. More than me, it was the others here.
Yeah.
जितना मेरे दिमाग में नहीं था
like
ना,
I would have been a pain. Huh? So I will keep asking you and all that. बोलो 6 foot 8 inch था या नहीं था? Unnecessarily.
So more than me, I think the others had this on them. So I was I've gone from Bombay. Before that, I was in Udaipur. I joined Mayo in class 6, so I was in Bombay till grade 5. So, and when you went there, you were like a clean slate. Yeah, you didn't know much, and you were in a boarding school. And the only thing what I enjoyed the most there was cricket. So,
Were you good?
I was okay. Yeah, I got the colours for my sport.
Batting, bowling?
Batsman, wicketkeeper.
Not bad.
Yes.
Wow.
So which was nice.
I'm thinking which IPL team I can push for. Punjab has an opening.
I wish.
Make the call. So, but you played all the school districts and all
We
that.
played all the school districts. Yes. So when I went and joined in junior school, I captained the junior school side, and obviously your rival games that happened between Delhi College and all of that, we played. Went ahead and played all of those, and then the next couple of years, obviously, playing for the school was great. And I got chosen to go for an exchange program to the UK, to Sussex in Hurstpere Point.
Nice.
And which was very nice. And I broke a 40-year-old record there.
Which is?
As a wicketkeeper. So there were in 17 matches there were 41 dismissals as a wicketkeeper. So which was great, which didn't happen before. And I just went back and checked, and that frame is still very much there. That this record still holds. So nobody's broken.
How many years have passed?
2003.
So 21 years.
21 years,
Not
yes.
bad.
So abhi kis
Modern
saal
day,
to ho
not
gaye?
too many last 21 years.
Yes,
Yeah.
So, but in 17 games, 41 dismissals as a wicketkeeper was great, And in one game, there were 7 catches as well. So, which has been my highest, yes. So, which was good, and that's what one enjoyed.
Did you like being in a county which is part of the word is sex? As an young Indian man, I'd be like, "Kya baat hai? Sex?"
Coming from an all boys school, you can only imagine.
Yeah, I can imagine.
going into that part of the world, and at age 17 or 18.
Wow.
And yeah, exactly.
And if you have a good Punjabi accent, you could have gone into, where are you from? Sex. मैं sex का हूँ यार. Sex. Oh, that's fun.
So it was good. I was there for 3 months, and which was really nice. Which was my one of my greatest experiences in those.
What did you want to do at that point? You've done so many things. We'll come to all of that. But at that point, you really want to be a cricketer? Is that it, or you had some other aspirations?
No, उस time तो cricketer बनना था, without a doubt. I really wanted to play cricket, and kind of excel, and really wanted to play for the country. That was a dream.
You would have been
without
the
a doubt.
Dhoni era if you had gone ahead more.
Yeah. So
2008-9, you would have played for India, let's say. 7-8 years.
yeah, but yeah, that was certainly the dream. That was certainly something that, as a kid, every person who plays half decent cricket wants to kind of,
With foreigners, I tell them I play for India. They ask me, what do you do? I say, I play cricket for India. And they're not, if they're from Brazil, they're not very clear. They explain to them it's a famous, a sport and all that. What do they know here? But they think of you as, okay, ye Pele ka jaisa hai, he's a huge guy. Yeah.
So which was good. So that's what one enjoyed. किताबों से obviously कोई ज़्यादा वास्ता नहीं था.
Waste of time.
So
I mean, telling the kids from childhood.
so we use them as great face covering mechanisms to sleep. Because the laptop
Hit flies.
also
Hard cover,
yes. So that was it. So that was 7 years. Made some good friends on and off the field, which was lovely. And if you ask me, classroom friends, I don't think I'll know too many. But on the field, yes.
Fair enough. So, I mean, you're good at it also, so I can imagine the dream is getting closer, the aspiration is getting closer as you go a little older. But then you come back to India?
Ji.
Or uske baad you go to Australia?
No, so after Mayo, then I go straight away. First flight out to Australia. Yeah.
Oh.
Pretty much. So as soon as I finished my schooling, the sessions were beginning back in Australia, so we filled our forms and
hotel management.
Hotel management.
Correct. Why did you want to go to hotel management? I mean, later on I find out you're very talented with food as well, but at 16, 17, कैसा पता है?
बचपन से यही था ना.
You're doing things in the kitchen.
Yes, right from we were
what kind of prince, yaar?
We were automatic.
22-23 लोग हैं kitchen में. What will?
No, but when your family is cooking out, you're sitting with friends and family, and your dad's cooking. अब वो
Oh, your dad used to cook himself.
Yeah, he used to cook himself.
Then you got that.
तो वो करछी तो खुद तो हिलती नहीं थी. So we used to be the ones who used to.
This is a real princess story. They are royalty cooks also, yaar. Tu kar.
So yeah, so at that age, you suddenly got interested in, अच्छा ये मसाला डालो, ये करो, वो करो. So then at that age you got involved with things. Yeah.
Was dad a good cook?
Yeah. Definitely.
I think you made lal mas with Kunal on one show. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, of course, it's the most famous Rajasthani dish. It's compulsory.
Correct. So, and everybody has their own twist and version. So, right from that age, 5, 6, 7 holidays and summer holidays and family sitting together and cooking and everything. So that was always a part and parcel of one's daily life. And Dad's business is the hospitality business, the hotel business. So you grew up seeing that particular business, and over a period of time, it obviously fascinated you. It got you to do or allowed you to do things that you were interested in. So, be it food, be it doing up places in terms of rooms and having flows and processes, that always fascinated
That was all
me.
part of you were thinking about all this even in your teenage years.
This is all what I was absolutely thinking about it in my teenage years. And then when I said, okay, let's try and get some formal training on this. So for 4 years, then I went ahead. So 2003, I went to Australia. I started my course. I came back in 2007. So for 4
Where
years,
was this? Sydney?
2 hours out of Sydney, a place not known to God or man, called Lura.
Lura.
Lura, yeah. And
India का जैसा है. Unpronounceable places, half the we Indians don't know half the place we can't say also going up and down India. Now you go to Australia, same problem. Yeah.
Same problem. So I was there for 4 years, but I worked in Sydney.
Cricket?
No, yeah.
What?
I took my that is where it all derailed actually. So I took my 15 kilos of excess, and वो 4 साल तक मेरे अलमारी
Cricket kit? वो खुला भी नहीं?
वो खुला भी नहीं.
क्या बात है?
सच्ची.
Australia, you will answer for this when we tour in 2024-25. We will take the revenge. I'll tell Bumrah to go especially hard into the body, rib cage.
So उसको मैंने मेरे अलमारी के ऊपर रखा, और ऑस्ट्रेलिया चुनने का कारण ही यही था.
What do you say?
यार I said यार पार्ट टाइम हॉस्पिटैलिटी कर लेंगे.
I thought so.
और बाकी क्रिकेट खेलेंगे. And ऐसे डिस्टेंस भी घर से ठीक है. So nobody's going to show up at your doorstep in like 15.
But what happened?
Just didn't get time. Every day was a 25-hour day and a 8-day week. Yeah.
Saturday, Sunday भी?
अरे कौन सा सैटरडे
ये
संडे?
Australians है या Indians है?
No, but hospitality है ये.
Oh.
So it was
So
nothing.
you were
to do-
doing practical stuff on
Also-
the weekend where the parties and all happen, I guess.
Yes, no. So you were working behind the counters, or cleaning some toilet, or changing
Cleaning
some sheets.
the prince,
or
Yuvraj.
or washing some dishes somewhere, or something or
Wait,
another.
stop the car. Stop the car. Brake mar. You were cleaning toilets.
Yeah, part of your course, no? You had to do it.
Think you're direct descendant of Rana Sanga, Maharana Pratap.
But हाथ से काम करना था, सीखना था, तो
Dignity in labor.
and
Did the not to use words like Gora, but did the Aussies know you're a prince?
for the first 2 years, not yeah.
So you don't tell anyone.
So the first 2 years, they didn't. The Sydney Morning Herald decided to break the news.
These ladies will love all this, boss. Royalty to royalty. Royalty एक चीज होता है life में.
But by the
Women
time,
like it.
By the time you realize this, the ship has sailed.
What are you saying?
So yeah,
This is a great card. You have that card.
I know.
Take out that card. I'm feeling so disappointed. I want to send him back to Australia. Make some calls. Make sure he plays cricket. Has an easy week, like an Aussie week. Yeah, Monday to Parliament mein their pending bill is Friday, Saturday, Sunday off. 4-day week. And you're telling me this.
Yeah, exactly. And we had and I was working part time as well. So so you needed that extra cash. So you got a part time job and
In a restaurant.
In a restaurant. And then as a part of your studies or curriculum, you had to take up a full-time job. So 6 महीने campus में रहो और 6 महीने नौकरी करो. So then that job I found in Sydney.
Again in the restaurant.
Yeah, all in the hospitality
bartender,
industry.
What were you doing?
No, so I was doing bartending. I was on
अच्छा,
the
all round काम.
all round. हाँ. So waiter का भी काम करना था.
Who's the worst guest? Whatever the customer. Who's the worst customer?
The rude ones. Yeah.
तो कौन है? क्या करता है?
उसका कोई वो नहीं है.
अच्छा, there's no ethnicity to it.
No, there is no.
Damn it, I was hoping अपना
No.
देसी लोग.
There isn't any sort of.
Just the way they talk, the tone.
exactly.
India में भी होता है.
हाँ, exactly. So.
How would you react? Because my wife, when she was in Boston, I remember she was telling us that they would go and spit in the soup and all that. No, it gets to people here. The people are just rude sometimes. You have that power. They don't understand. They're giving you the food. People are so stupid. Hey, why is it so bad? Why is it stale? It's just a tone. It's just a tone, right?
It is.
You're talking down.
But if there is a problem, let us know. We'll be very happy to fix it.
Talk politely and कोई tension
यार
नहीं.
ये खराब है इसको कर दो. It will take literally 30 seconds to fix the. So there people come with all sorts of things. So Tarongo there is the name of the local zoo. Right? Tarongo. So, and I was working for a Mediterranean restaurant, which
I love.
So I was and there was a slightly senior gentleman who was there working on the floor with me, and so अब ये कंपटीशन रहता था कि रेस्टोरेंट के अंदर सबसे ज्यादा लोगों को कौन खींच कर लाएगा. You know, so उसमें फिर कॉलर भी ऊंचा रहता था कि अरे you know he's made the you know
More clients.
clients. So we would be standing at the door or whatever else it is or at the stairs.
This is like soliciting.
And some people would come and look at the menu. So then you would read them कि यार ये आएगा नहीं आएगा घुसेगा नहीं घुसेगा. You know, so then you start chatting with them. So one of the times, one of those people who came, he said, "Oh, we looked at the menu, but there's no kangaroo." So we said the Turong was not too far. You know, so you're looking at a Mediterranean restaurant. You know, unfortunately, we don't have that sort of cuisine or whatever else there. But he said he wanted to come to Australia and try all that. Fine, fair enough. But it was a lot of fun on the floor, on the ground to learn about all these things. And you know, and it was just fun feeding people. You know, just being on the floor, looking at hotels, looking at rooms. And I had a short stint with the Four Seasons also in Sydney. Which was great, you know, so being able to work for a brand of that nature. But my passion was always food, so then I ended up always working more for restaurants independently than I did for hotels.
And ultimately, you come back to run a huge business here, so it all makes sense.
Ji.
Because what you've done, and you've done where you have no contacts, no presence.
Huh.
So you're basically, what I'm thinking that whatever you do there, it'll be easier here now.
Precisely.
Yeah.
Precisely. And there was no pressure of being judged. You know, you did something well, it was good.
Tips तो होता है
हाँ बिल्कुल उसके ऊपर तो जिंदगी चलती थी.
क्या बात है?
हाँ हाँ.
तो पगार नहीं उसमें?
पगार तो था, बट पगार जब तक मिलता मतलब 2 हफ्ते में, तब तक तो 2 हफ्ते को लास्ट करने के लिए तो
15 days के लिए कुछ नहीं है पॉकेट में.
हाँ. And then you survive another 15 days for that.
But what kind of tips would you get? Like it's a fixed tip, because sometimes it's fixed tip, no? 10%.
No. People at that time 20 years ago people left what they want मर्जी से.
So
तो कोई 20
what is the biggest tip you got?
$200 I think.
And on a bill that was sizable, यार कम bill पे just a good person, good-hearted
No, I
person?
think a decent sized bill, and also I think if I can pat my own back and say that no, the service was bearable for them, you know.
Indians, Mehman culture, no one treats you as well as us.
So it was good. So and always, but to be honest, the one thing that I did learn, I rather deal with a customer who's polite and doesn't tip me rather than have a rude person who
like
gives
they own
me,
you. ये ले पैसा.
exactly. So शुरू में किसको पैसा नहीं अच्छा लगता था, but over a period of time, as you went through this journey, what one really enjoyed was this particular process. Those were the sort of things that you really kind of you know, made sense to you, started to take. And our owner was the chef.
Oh,
and
nice.
उसके किचन में एक बारी थी, you know, वहाँ से वो खाना भी निकालता था और वहाँ से वो झाँक के देखता भी था. तो दोनों काम का, both the things used to be happening from that particular window. So it was a
But
great.
for us, it sounds like a very fun job also, in the sense कि आप लोग
It doesn't sound. It was.
personal interactions बहुत है ना, because you can't get bored. See, many jobs just sitting on a desk.
Yeah, exactly. So these were sort of things, and Friday, Saturdays were good days, busy days. You know, you were busy working.
Beta, what about the ladies?
No, the people would come. Absolutely, of course. So, you know, you had some colleagues who were working with you, some who would come in as guests. You know, so obviously, you know, at that point in time, without
But
a
could
doubt,
you, while you're working, could you chat up a lady and all that? I mean, is it?
I'll tell you one thing. I was when I had got
They're listening now, bastards. They fell asleep when we were discussing the kitchen. But yeah, आ गया वापस.
No, so I, as a person, I was a very shy, and still am a very shy person. In a round room, I would look for a corner. So you can only imagine, Cyrus, that going from an all-boys school for 7 straight years with zilch interaction, and suddenly you come into this university where, you know, your next-door neighbor could be girls who could be staying together, and, you know, we were just not used to this. You know, कि अरे ये क्या हो रहा है मतलब, you know, it's like, you know,
You went from hell to heaven. There should be a middle ground. I get what you're saying.
Yeah, exactly.
थोड़ा सा सीखना पड़ेगा उसमें.
So that is what kind of took me a lot of time, and being shy got interpreted a lot of times as being rude for no reason. You know, somebody
They're a very out there culture. No?
Exactly. अब अपने को उतना वो, you're not used to it. Yeah, you know, somebody that's really full on for you. So those were the sort of things that, but then slowly, steadily, kind of that made me a little bit more confident.
But doing this customer service, you must have
Then
immediately.
that is where the ice was broken. You know, that's where I found confidence, and that's when I found, you know, being able to you know, speak to people more freely.
Today he has 3 Australian wives.
Come on, yeah, you know.
एक सिडनी के बाहर, एक सिडनी के अंदर, एक सिडनी के पीछे. Just kidding. No Aussie accent. 4 साल.
No. Fortunately, never. That fortunately never happened. So I think it's just a good thing.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah.
We have to take a quick break. We'll come back. We will talk about your life after you come back and all the things that you've done. It's a fantastic. I mean, if you've gone to Udaipur, this is literally the owner of. He's not going to see the modest man. He'll be embarrassed, but literally they own Udaipur. Literally. So you have to go there, check out all their properties. How many are there?
A few.
There are quite a few.
Indeed.
And each one is better than the last one. It's like fantastic luxury.
Bearable.
No, it's fabulous, bro. Fabulous. You're not going to say anything. Fair. I'll say it. I've been to some of the properties. They're fantastic. And it's hugely popular with foreigners.
It is, yes.
I mean,
and
they just go mad.
Indians also now, post-COVID, I think we survived a lot on the Gujus. So we are very grateful and thankful to them. So thank you.
Saruch hai. Udaipur, you speak Gujarati, no?
No, we speak Mewari.
Huh.
So that is our local language. But yes, there is a lot of influence. My mum is from that part of the world.
Technically, it's almost Gujarat, yeah.
It is.
If you
it
look
is,
at the
it is.
map of India.
Udaipur is very close. Ahmedabad is literally a stone's throw away. Yeah.
Yeah, but don't use stones, but just take a plane. We'll take a break. When we come back, we're talking to the man who we call Raj, but you call Yuvraj. Lakshraj. That's a little tongue twister, actually. Damn tough. Okay, we'll be back.
Hey, it's been another great week on the IVM Podcasts Network. On Paisa Vaisa, Anupam gets an insider's view into the glamorous yet intricate world of the wedding industry with Parthip Tyagarajan, co-founder of WeddingSutra.com. Explore the fascinating connections between high-profile weddings like that of the Ambanis and their influence on the broader wedding market. On Has It Aged Well, myself Abbas and my co-host Urjita are joined by comedian and writer Ameya Deshpande to talk about the 1999 thriller Kaun. We talk about how Ram Gopal Verma and Anurag Kashyap made this film innovative, Manoj Bajpayee and Urmila's scary performances, and a lot more. Folks, if you like our shows, spread the word, tell your friends, and don't forget to rate and review them wherever you're listening to them. Follow us on social media. We are IVM Podcasts on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn. You'll also find all our shows on YouTube by their show names, so do look out for them and have fun watching. And finally, we would like to thank our sponsors this week, IDFC First Bank and Grab.
All right, lots of things to talk about now. I'm trying to remember all of them. Please point out anything that you think we should discuss. You came back and you get into the business. No,
Ji.
business, what should we call it?
Yeah, the
Hospitality.
Hospitality, yes, the family business of hospitality. Granddad started the business. You know,
Yeah.
he was the pioneer in all of this.
Jagmandir was the first.
No, Lake Palace
Palace
was created into a hotel in the early 60s.
Yeah.
So 61, 62 is when Granddad made that into a hotel and stuck to it. And then running it for a couple of years, then that's when he decided that we need to get the experts to do the job. And that's when he sent Dad also abroad to study as well. So it all
Hotel management?
Hotel, yes. So he went to
Maybe
the States.
Australia?
No, he went to America. And he worked in a clothing factory also, believe it or not. So, you know, so all of us from that perspective, so his father gave him that exposure and understood
Very
the need.
enterprising. No, you'd think
Very.
royalty and all that.
And at that time, imagine opening hotels.
Yeah.
You know what the papers said? कि अभी राजे महाराजे झूठे बर्तन धोएंगे. So that is how it began in the 60s. But the old man stuck to his guns. Yeah, he said, "Nahi, this is what I want to do. It's exceptionally important." That gave the confidence to the entire city. So today you talk about Airbnb, but उस ज़माने में लोगों ने अपने घरों के अंदर guest houses खोल लिए थे. So that's how people got the confidence of saying that no, if I have a spare room in my house, I can tomorrow rent it out. So that confidence came from the family.
Yeah.
And that's how the tourism business slowly and steadily over the last 5 decades grew. Today, Udaipur is known as the best destination in the world. Number 2.
Really?
Yes. Number 2 in Asia, number 1 in Asia, number 2 in the world, and ranked number 1 in the world previously. So, you know, so all these things are hard work of the last 5-6 decades.
Yeah.
And
And the enterprise of your grandfather.
correct. So you know, so that man had that vision of sticking to it, keeping it, and then people followed suit. So that is what was you know, and then Dad obviously came and then grew on the business.
Having said that, let's just talk to the government of India. We are not, I know this is not the same government of India they did. We are not happy with the way the royalties stuff was just taken away from them. I would like it returned. मेरा जो commission 1-2% का होगा, ज़्यादा नहीं.
So
Please, as soon as possible, ASAP, return everything. This is not right. What is not yours is not yours. You just can't take it. Right, na sir?
what's done is done. No.
बोलना पड़ेगा मैं. Sir is, yeah. No, I mean, it's all worked out well in a sense and all that. In fact, you've actually done a lot for the country because you're bringing so much traffic in. You're making the country known. Udaipur, which is perhaps not got the kind of name that, say, Mumbai or Delhi has, is suddenly one of the big names on the map.
So then again, something that would fascinate you, the Octopussy was nothing.
Doctor क्या?
So I'll let you.
So मैं
finish.
सुना नहीं sir.
You-
मुझे
you-
53 आ गया ना
yeah,
age.
you are better with pronunciations than I am.
Octo क्या? Yeah, sorry यार. You got it? Octo?
The James Bond film that we're talking about.
Google करना पड़ेगा अभी.
So that kind of really put Udaipur on the map.
The Vijay Amritraj was there. no?
Correct, correct. So, so that happened. So, popular culture has also been a great part. Do you know when the first film in Udaipur was shot?
60s?
No,
70s?
no.
Don't say before that, yeah.
Yeah, before, absolutely.
50s?
No.
Partition के पहला?
Yes. So, 1929.
Hindi या English?
English. It was a German production.
क्या बात है?
Believe it or not. So, it was 1929 में पहला film जो है वो, it was a silent film.
Wow.
And
How did they land up here?
Exactly. So again, so being people, kind of have these notions or ideas in their head, but popular culture, art, and something has always been supported by the family, and obviously till your most recent films that have been shot in Udaipur. So it's been a great journey as far as popular culture has been concerned. So these are the sort of things that help you put a city on a map. It's not something in isolation.
It's
that
now the in thing, na? कि सबसे बड़े-बड़े लोग का शादी and all this. Udaipur is the number one destination.
Now,
Yeah.
and that's been the work of the last 3 decades, 2.5 decades that has made Udaipur a wedding destination in the world. Now, either somebody is talking about Lake Como or they're talking about Udaipur. ताकि यार उधर करना है का इधर करने का है. So, so that is success. That is what you really pride yourselves on. And when people bring their fancy cars from Bombay and bring their Rolls Royces and bring their Mercedeses from here to that part of the world, the beauty is that the auto rickshaw is showing them the way. So that is what is.
We have to squeeze that in also about your love for cars. We'll come back. I don't want to stop the journey first.
So those are the sort of things that has created a destination. That is what is making the destination.
So it's a subculture is what you're saying.
Absolutely.
So then you come back to Udaipur with your degree.
Yes.
And
which my father gave me, by the way. So he was invited as the chief
how
guest.
sweet.
Yes. So he was invited. When he was giving
By
me
now
the
they know you're a prince.
Yes, by that time they knew who I was and where I came from. So he gave me the degree. So the only thing I whispered at that time, he said, "Now you can't say I've actually earned it and you are the one who's given it to me."
yeah.
Because coming from Mayo College wasn't the greatest help in terms of making sure that you got your grades. So I said, you are the one who's giving it. So you make sure that you know now that it is there. And then I came back and then I got into the business, put a shoulder to the wheel. And then my dad decided to send me back for a training program for a couple of weeks to Cornell Nanyang University in Singapore.
Oh, nice.
So there we did some upgradation.
This is the food kind of
No, this was more management.
management.
So then went there. So I got into the business first, started to work.
So you guys are very serious about this whole checking out the academic side of everything and the
to be honest, no.
refresher courses, new
हाँ,
courses.
but ऐसा था नहीं. But ये over a period of time, धीरे. So I came back from Australia, worked in the business for a couple of years. Then some of my dad's friends told him, why don't you send him for a refresher course or something? There's this great university there. So then he spoke to me, he said, नहीं तुम वहाँ चले जाओ, वो देखो कि क्या हो रहा है. So 4-5 week का एक course था, वो किया. So met all the other CEOs, people who were there coming from other parts of the world. So that exposure was great. And coming back to Australia, the bigger thing that I learned that there were 35 nationalities on campus here. 35?
35?
Yes. तो अब यहाँ पे मतलब coming from a boarding school, all boys, meeting one Indian to another, and suddenly you go there in 35 nationalities, you had no clue that the world was,
Ordering food in different accents must have been fun, yeah. A beer, a beer, beer.
Yeah,
Crazy, yeah.
so that happened constantly. So, and especially being in the industry, it kind of allowed you exposure and sensitivity to other cultures, So I would never have realized, like for example, the Japanese culture, you won't shake hands with them.
Yeah, the bow, right?
Yeah, exactly. But I would have never known if I wouldn't have been in that part of the world.
You're carrying your sword, you feel insulted. You put your hand out, he doesn't put his hand out. Just think.
So those sort of cultural differences were very interesting to learn, and what they thought as a mark of respect, what we thought as a mark of
Is it
respect.
true you have to bow lower or something?
That I don't know, but yeah, you don't shake hands with
Almost
them.
competition के जैसा है. एक ये होगा, झुक जाएगा एक बार. The other guy has to go lower.
Lower.
That's what I heard.
So I'll.
So if you have back injury and all, it's a pain, yeah. I mean, you won't come back up. Think about it, yeah. Let's not digress. Huh.
But yeah, so
So you said, like you said, you did the refresher course in Singapore. You come back, you feel a little bit more confidence, and then
Definitely.
you start taking over and you come up with your
so
ideas.
putting a shoulder to wheel, responsibility increases. You start doing, and academics was never my forte. Yeah. मतलब पढ़ना लिखना मतलब सवाल ही पैदा नहीं होता. And I'll tell you something which is going to be the most paradoxical thing. And then very recently, till 2 years ago, I completed my masters on my own, and I'm doing my PhD now. So in stress management
Let's quickly get into that. We'll suddenly run out of time. So you've got some 8 Guinness Book of World Records.
That's right.
And it's all to do with philanthropy.
That's right.
But yet you put some stress into it. Because I was trying to understand. We had an argument in the morning, we were discussing it. 21,000 saplings in 2 hours.
Yeah, something like that.
But how can you, it just seemed impossible.
No, so fortunately, we have the numbers.
Huh.
So we got a few thousand people come in and do this, and then we
Okay.
gave away those saplings in those mud pots to those people to carry back with them to plant and to look after. So so that way
So
one is
distributing
less-
it
distributing it
in 2 hours. Okay.
Yes. No, it wasn't an hour. We got about, I think, 4,000-5,000 people.
In 1 hour?
Yeah. So we got about 4,000-5,000 people sitting at one time and planting those saplings. So 5,000 people sitting down in sapling. मतलब हर आदमी को 2 या 2.5.
But where did this side, I'm thinking you were a young man when this started. I mean, you're still a young man, but where does this whole side come from where you're thinking about society and doing these things which are left of
so
center?
some of these people behind the camera, the friends and all of that kind of played a huge role. So their social media followings unfortunately was in single digits, So they all gang up.
अरे नंगा पिक्चर देखा ना? So simple.
So they all got together. We were just chatting, and by default we just got speaking, and we started to speak about films. And from there, a conversation twisted into philanthropy, saying that in technology का कुछ अच्छा मतलब use भी लेना चाहिए. So then one just decided to one fine day put out a tweet or a line on Facebook or Insta saying that if anybody has spare clothes, send them to me that you're not using. You won't believe it, Cyrus. In a month, less than a month, we had over 5-6 lakh clothes. Yeah.
Wow.
6 lakh कपड़े लोगों ने आकर, and people whose full-time jobs were from running buses to autos,
अच्छा, all types sent.
all type, they stopped doing their business for an hour in a day. They started to collect stuff and dump it outside my clothes, outside my house, all those clothes. And then we distributed them to the tribal people and everything. तो ऐसे करके
Not to break the moment, मेरा size में कुछ मिलेगा? I don't have pants here.
so yeah, I'm sure.
But these are great ideas also, ना, because they're very trendy ideas.
They are very trendy
not-
ideas.
हाँ.
And the other thing was that जिसके अंदर किसी को मतलब तकलीफ नहीं हो, जोर नहीं आए काम करने में, अब ऐसा क्या है, So those are the sort of things. So we were all just sitting post 8 p.m. conversations. So something clicks.
What you're saying, sorry, there's a trick in when getting charity to be done.
Yes.
Where you don't take load. The
Yes.
person doesn't take load.
Correct.
And yet he can do something and feel good about himself.
Self.
Because ultimately that's also part of it.
Exactly.
हाँ.
So that was the idea. तब उसमें ये था कि मैंने कहा किसकी अलमारी में ऐसे कपड़े नहीं होंगे जो उस आदमी ने साल 2 साल 5 साल से हाथ भी नहीं लगाया
मेरी
होगा.
अलमारी में relatives भी है. There's no space in South Bombay. You know the story. I don't talk about space यार. तेरे पास space ही है. Wrong person to have a conversation about space issue.
So yeah, so
No, so that's two. Let's go through quickly all the others. There are,
also education.
education में क्या किया?
20 tons of educational supplies we distributed to people. Sanitizational products during COVID.
How do you
time.
organize 20 tons? Yeah? This is very mammoth sounding.
Exactly, but the idea is to be able to inspire people as much as possible, और कोई ना कोई उसको करे. Then food packets were distributed, the maximum food packets that were ever distributed. Then sweaters for winters, maximum amount of sweaters that were ever distributed. Then as I said,
Again, you're using this like almost modern version of crowdfunding. Crowd
Yes.
Sunawing. Sunaw the crowd. And
Yes.
the crowd will do it.
Yes.
Yeah.
So and get as many people to
So it's almost like they're all equity in the charitable venture with all the human beings around.
Correct.
And, Aam Aadmi feels very great about themselves. And
Correct.
boom, you have
Correct.
this.
And then you have a channel which makes sure that it reaches the right space, and that is it. And during COVID as well, sanitization products were the biggest need of the hour. So right from toothpaste, toothbrush, sanitizers, soap, shampoos, all of that, And so
It's for the army. What is the one for the army?
that we gave an ambulance. That was nothing to do with but वो चीजें चलती रहती हैं. That is something that one keeps doing constantly. These are the ones that one's done in terms of 8 Guinness records.
Wow,
So
8 Guinness Book of World Records.
so
How does it? They come and take your photo? Well, I
yeah,
forgot.
no, they come, they scrutinize every goddamn thing from the smallest minuscule
अरे इन
list
लोग का
detail.
अभी समझ में आ गया सोच क्या है इन लोग का. they think let us go to Udaipur and stay in the Lake Palace and the Jag Mandir. And the record, wo to ho jayega. But I'll get to stay overlooking Talab and stars and beautiful sky and with some nice music being played in the background.
Well, I really hope that was the case. But yeah, when they come, it's very stressful. But
It's like an exam, huh?
It's like an exam. But there's a lot of satisfaction. And we always end up going much over the required amount and the results from that perspective. But yeah, so the predominant idea is record for a cause. It's मतलब और ये रोज नहीं होता है, but रोज कुछ ना कुछ करते रहते हैं. And so, especially our sort of community, वो बहुत बदनाम है as far as girl child education is
Royalty you're talking about?
Yes.
Yeah.
And people from राजस्थान की नहीं, ये लोग जो हैं वो लड़कियों को पढ़ने
Male female का disproportionate attitude.
So what you'll be very happy to know, one of the first girl child educational institutions was opened in our part of the world, and not 20 years ago, not 50 years ago, not 70 years ago, not 100 years ago, not 125 years
What?
ago, over 150 years ago in 1864, which is still running till today. So we take these things very seriously.
Who thought of that in 1864?
My forefathers. It's
So they're
named
very
after.
forward-thinking people.
Yeah, absolutely.
We have a wrong idea about royalty.
That is the
कि ये
point.
बहुत conservative लोग हैं और not-
exactly.
It's absolutely opposite.
Opposite. अब वो वाली बात, तो how क्या होता है कि वो झूठ जो है संसार के 1000 चक्कर लगा चुकी
Yeah.
होती है और सच अभी भी जूते पहन रहा होता है.
True.
So that is the issue. So Maharana Shambhu Singh ji was the gentleman who opened it in 1864.
Wow.
And it's still running in a foundation today. Is still taking care of that institution. Whatever they need, the requirements or whatever else that there may be, we're still looking after that education institution. So that is also, as you said earlier also, it's something that is a part of your blood. That is something that is in your DNA. That's something that comes to you in your tradition and culture as being an Indian. Now, some choose to do something about it and some choose to be silent about it. That's the only difference.
I suppose going back to Rana Sangha and all the greats, there must have been some that Samaj Ka Seva side to them which we don't talk about because they were just known as warriors in history. And
Exactly.
That clouded our idea of there's much more to ruling than just fighting a war.
war.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
They must have all been doing things like that. So it's there.
100%. And we were the people who were doing other things while fighting wars, from art, culture and all of that were also things that were going along side by side with all of this. So it wasn't just one thing. People had peace times and war times.
Yeah.
Even during our war times, we were people who were involved in making, building, developing.
Progressive cultural
exactly.
stuff.
Yes.
Wait, sir, you opened my eyes today. I thought you'll come with some 70, 80 people, lots of guards. There'll be like one throne and one this thing, and your legs will be up. And I was also hoping there'll be lots of female companies saying Raja, Raja. But instead,
I'm
I
so
find
sorry to have
a
disappointed
man with a
you.
big heart who's trying to help the world and do all kinds of things, and far too humble to be a prince. I'm always upset about that. But now, so do you plan to have another record now? Obviously, you've tasted blood here.
तो कुछ ना कुछ चलता रहता है. The tasted blood part of it is absolutely correct, bang on, and it inspires you to do something because you know whatever you're going to do is going to be benefiting a whole sect of people, society at large. So which is lovely. Once a year we tried. I usually try and do it around my birthday,
Which is? When?
January 28th.
20. Look, we'll send something.
So
We'll send clothes. Utaro, kameez. Keep it ready on the side.
So yeah, otherwise on a regular basis something or another we keep doing. ऐसा नहीं है कि साल में एक बार किया. अब साल में एक बार किया उसका record बन जाता है. But ऐसा नहीं है कि you don't do anything.
All year round there's stuff happening, but there's one big
event
thing where we
that-
make a lot of noise.
Noise, correct.
I'm saying we like I'm part of the whole thing now.
No, of course you are.
I've just
so-
hijacked it.
no, so you're
I'm just
helping-
feeling अगर मैं कोई charity नहीं करता तो by association हो जाएगा
No,
ना.
because you are helping me spread the word, which
Yeah,
is
that's true.
lovely. So and that is where it all begins. So which is great. So that's how it kind of works. And कुछ ना कुछ every other day करते ही रहते हैं.
What about the PhD? The PhD is on?
Stress management.
Let's talk about that.
Huh.
Yeah.
So the idea came in because with technology and all of that coming in, this is especially to do with children. So I'm specializing in the area where stress management.
Exam ka stress या just general stress?
General stress, which exam stress is a part of that. Stress is a
Peer
का-
pressure बहुत
peer
है.
pressure हो जाए, parents का stress हो जाए, education का stress हो जाए, whatever stress that they may be. That they are facing on community development on children. So from basically grade 9 to grade 12 are the children that my focus area is on. But that will obviously allow you to do a lot more. So that's where I've reached so far in my thesis. I still have another year or so to go to complete it. But I'm really enjoying this entire process. Because I was a dyslexic child.
Really?
हाँ.
How did you do all these academics? होटल मैनेजमेंट ये सिंगापुर में वो मायो कॉलेज.
मेयो कॉलेज में तो डिस्कवरी हुआ इसका, और उस टाइम पे नया नया था ये.
डिसलेक्सिक में स्पेलिंग की इशू ना.
Spelling issues and skipping things and putting certain things before certain things and all of that. So and उस टाइम पे नया नया चला था चलन ये कि किसी को मतलब मुर्गा बनाने के लिए कि किसको पकड़ो कि ये किसको है. So and it was a thought perhaps way ahead of its time. And once you realize that you had this issue, neither did the teachers nor your parents didn't know what the hell to do with it. You know, अच्छा इसको ये नहीं आता, 2 चांटे लगाओ, अगली बार आ जाएगा. So somewhere or the other, that
I like something about that parenting I miss. Sorry.
So all your teachers, टीचर से सौदा था वो कि सर मार लो, घर पे नहीं बोलना,
बस.
वो अपने बीच में खत्म हो जाना चाहिए, you know. So somewhere or the other I feel that stayed with me. And whatever they may have thought, I have no idea, but it wasn't my intent to, kind of make life miserable or difficult for anybody else. I just genuinely didn't get the plot or get the joke of, this is how it's supposed to be done or spelled or whatever else that there is. And I think the way life has progressed and come to where we
But
are
how did
now.
you give the exam successfully? वो सब अगर issue है.
नहीं तो उस समय पे फिर I used to keep find, and it was a self coping mechanism. So alternates ढूंढता रहता था मैं.
मतलब
कि अगर मेरे को कोई वर्ड है जिसकी स्पेलिंग नहीं आ रही तो मैं दूसरा सोचता, मैं कुछ और करता.
synonym,
हाँ, तो मैं ऐसा कुछ ना कुछ पर्यायवाची हमारे वहाँ पे.
like what is that अंग्रेजी शब्द motherfucker का कुछ और इसके अलावा कुछ है? Boys, anybody?
So those are the sort of things you did, but then that was just one of the pressures. And as you know, at that time, if you were studying, you got marks, you were an intelligent boy. You didn't get marks, you were dumb.
Really?
Simple.
They really labeled people.
हाँ,
there.
black and white. उसके अलावा और कोई दूसरा मतलब there was no middle ground. अगर तुमने कुछ नहीं किया तो ये होने वाला है, और तुमने कुछ पढ़ाई ठीक से कर ली तो कुछ हो जाएगा. Today those things are changing. So you need somebody who's going to be able to hopefully speak to those children, speak to those parents more than those children.
Your empathy level is coming from that group.
From that,
and
exactly.
You know कि every generation वो group में लोग हैं. And you have to uplift them in some way.
Exactly, and mostly, and they are very talented independently. It's perhaps something that we are not being able
I
to
agree.
realize that.
Academics is highly overrated, yaar.
And वो एक couplet है, I don't know who it's from, but I completely swear by it. He said, I was born intelligent, but education ruined me.
Sounds like Oscar Wilde. Yeah, Mark Twain.
So I completely believe in that. It started off as a joke, but it is something that I completely have full faith in.
It's true. I don't have any data, but I noticed that a lot of the guys who've done well in our schools and colleges around us,
yes,
not always doing very well in life. And vice versa.
Exactly.
The guy you think this guy's a complete almost like the worst in the class, and he's the startup king.
Exactly.
वो कहाँ से आ गया?
Exactly.
So we are not able to see where the quality of the person is, because we can't discuss everything just by a rule of how many marks you got in a subject.
Precisely. Thank
Tomorrow,
you.
what will I do with my chemistry marks? I got 87. Nothing has come out of that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So that is exactly the idea. So that's what's inspired me to kind of get into this and to be able to speak to people. Sometimes just being able to sit down and have a chat and listen to somebody, and a few tools here and there can fix so much. And as a human race, we anyway like to fix things that are not broken. अब मैं किसी को कुछ पकड़ाओगे वो तो उसको टक 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 उसको ठीक करने लग जाएगा, मतलब उसको जरूरत नहीं है. But that is how we are wired to be. So so sometimes just sitting, and especially at that age, when you're that 14, 15 years of age, at that time when
No, what you're saying is a very good point, because instead of trying to find what's wrong jabardasti, maybe just see what's right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's what this...
Educators, listen to us.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm shouting. No need to shout.
No, you do. On this point, you do. The educators need to know that this is not what it is. And unfortunately, again, another thing that we have a problem with our DNA is that we get stuck in this proving game. कि सबको prove करने का है. And I always say that it's never about proving, but it's always about improving. So how can you make that journey of where you keep improving whatever you may be doing, but अपने को नहीं है ना, वो घर वालों को साबित करना है, सोसाइटी को साबित करना है, वो सर्टिफिकेट दिखाने का है कि नहीं मैं ये सर्टिफिकेट
वो certificates बेटा, what do we do with those certificates?
Exactly, tell me about it now.
So I mean, all said, so much pressure for that certificate. वो कहाँ है आपका मुंबई यूनिवर्सिटी का certificate? क्या करेगा उसके साथ?
Exactly.
Once in a while to get Aadhaar card or something, you have to dig it out. There's no reason.
Precisely. So those are the sort of things that have.
Let's get into the certificate business, yaar.
I know.
We'll just give out certificates. What do you want? Bolo. We'll give you that certificate.
थप्पा लगाओ, ये लो.
We'll make up one university.
Yeah.
Sares Broach of Performing Arts.
But they're done. That's it.
Foreigners will buy it, yeah. They won't understand also.
Well, no, it'll sell. I can assure you that it'll sell. You just need
My
to...
stress is going, yeah. Thanks. Okay, before we wind up, you're also a car crazy guy.
Gee.
And you've got lots of cars. Quite a few to mention.
Last when I checked,
Which
yes.
are your favorites?
I like the off-roading types more, yeah, as a breed and as a
The
brand.
SUVs?
Yes.
Huh.
So whatever you can put into a mud, or you can put into a river, or take up a hill,
Or
something
Mumbai,
like that.
basically. 4-wheel drives.
Yes. So those are the ones that there is a connect between your machine and you, not the ones that you get in, close the doors, and then you can't hear anything outside and don't know what's happening, and the engine's on or not.
So I hate modern cars because everything is button.
Huh.
And everything is touch.
Exactly.
I like to put my hand out and drive when the weather is correct. And to reverse, I have to look this way. You put that bloody movie with some, Sanjay Leela Bhansali Productions presents reverse. And then you have to look. I can't do that, yeah.
Yeah, so it doesn't work for me either, but mostly,
Where do
yes.
you drive, but? Into the...
At home, there are a lot of tracks there.
Okay,
So-
into the wilderness.
Into the wilderness, yes. So I'm more of a nature person. Wherever there are tracks, or we've created some around lakes and the hills and rivers and all of that, which is a lot of fun. So kind of tests you out.
Do you wear your seatbelt?
Yes.
Very
Yes.
important.
Yes. Yes.
This
without
whole
a doubt.
show is dedicated to telling people to wear their
Seatbelt.
seatbelt.
No,
That's
no.
all we wanted to do. And it took 1 hour to do it.
So you got to make sure that you are safe from that perspective, and hold on tight for the rest who are sitting. Also,
Oh, अच्छा, you take a lot of people and have some fun.
have some fun, yeah.
चढ़ जाएगा, देखेगा?
हाँ, नहीं होगा, पीछे आ
नहीं
जाएगा,
होगा तो
आवाज
नहीं
आ
होगा.
जाएगा. Exactly.
You'll find out.
Yeah. Or they push, you get
Yeah,
off and
yeah.
you push, So
SUVs to push, they won't move, yeah.
no, but those jeeps, no, not these. No, not
Have you
the
driven the
modern.
Willys, the army jeep?
Yes, yes.
I love that.
Those are wonderful.
What a
Those are
craze.
wonderful.
Yeah.
अब मतलब 4 मिनट में तो गाड़ी assemble और disassemble हो जाती है.
Really?
हाँ.
कैसा?
You take it off,
ये
put
तो
it back together.
40s, 30s का technology था ना?
हाँ. So those are the sort of things that were fun, and 4 people is
But
what
that's a man's car.
Yeah, exactly.
Really.
Exactly. So which is a lot of fun. And then the people who are there in it, who get stuck, they are the ones who jump out. There's one guy sitting, somebody is lifting, somebody is pushing, and it works.
You don't need a wife when you have these kind of cars. You're occupied 24 hours.
Yeah, that is true. That is true, without a doubt.
Chalo, sir, we'll run out of time, but I have to take the audience questions. We have a little audience that follows us, and we tell them the guest who's coming. They send the messages.
Ji.
So we've taken out of them, we've taken 3 or 4 here. Ravi has asked the same question I asked you. Have you ever tried your hands on sword fighting? You sort of answered that, but never in
No,
even in practice.
Not in a formal way.
To be
never.
taught, you're
No,
not taught
no,
to.
No.
So
never.
if somebody wants to challenge you to the throne and all that, फिर क्या होगा?
There are different ways to address it.
You'll just call the boys. You'll never be seen again. Sneha asks, do you ever have days when you just feel like ditching the palace for a good old street food adventure? And if so, what's your go-to snack? I think they have a wrong idea that you're sitting like a king in a palace all the
No, but
time.
constantly. Absolutely, one does. And it's very normal to do
Food
so.
का कुछ ये judgment नहीं है.
हाँ, नहीं, हाँ.
Food from anywhere can be good.
Yes, absolutely. तो अभी किसी दिन पाव भाजी खाना है या छोला भटूरा खाना है और एक पर्टिकुलर जगह है which is popular or rather makes it really well. What you call you want to go there and
Chat and all that, you need to go on the road only.
Exactly,
That doesn't work
exactly. So you do that. मतलब
But
जब
do you
mood-
do that?
Yeah, absolutely, constantly. मौसम अच्छा है, बरसात हुई, निकलना है, अपनी जीप उठाई, बैठे 5-7 दोस्त बैठे और गए, खाया, वापस आइसक्रीम खाने का ही मन किया.
So what they don't understand is you're a very normal person.
Yes.
On one side there is this royalty and there's a great sense of history, but you're very much just living a normal life.
That is a part of my responsibility which I cannot ignore. It's 1500 years of history,
Correct.
which I have to be true to. But at the same time, it doesn't mean that I can't live life. But if somebody, it's not as if you can't go to the street and have a chola bhatura or have a pav bhaji or have a ice cream or go and have a cooler coffee somewhere. It's something that we do constantly all the time. Either we go on the car or we go on a bike, but we do it constantly.
Sneha, please don't ask these questions again. Ishan says, you have a great classic car collection from, he's done his research, iconic, I hope it's right, iconic Mercedes-Benz 190 DB.
Ji,
So yeah?
that's right.
100-year-old Rolls-Royce?
Yes.
100 years?
Yes.
But it's supposed to work forever.
So it's a 1924. He's got his
How does he
homework
he's done his
bang on.
homework,
So it's doing 100 years this year.
Excellent. Which one is your favorite? And do you have an inkling of just starting one up and going for a ride?
Absolutely, I do. A lot of the time, so this 20 HP 1924 Rolls-Royce that is there.
It's a vintage, right?
It's a
It
vintage,
comes?
yes. And it's completing 100 years, or rather has completed 100 years this year. and it's won the Best of Show in the United States in Pebble Beach in California, which is a great feat to have achieved. And it was Dad's baby. He worked really hard, and it had to do a 70-mile journey before having to have received that award. So it did that 70-mile
It's
journey.
in running condition.
So absolutely in running condition. So yes, so one of this, when my dad's asleep, that's the time I
He's still the king. but
Absolutely.
But one thing is that the price of this car must be ridiculous now.
I won't even know where to begin.
Yeah, it's like a priceless. But
It
first
is.
it's a Rolls Royce. Then it's
Yes.
100 years old.
It's
It's a
100.
proper vintage,
And-
and it's running.
And it's running, and it's restored, and it's got this certificate from Pebble Beach.
Be careful.
It doesn't
be,
get better.
Be careful. A lot of rich people will start giving offers immediately.
But it's not for
कम से
sale.
कम
sir.
बताओ कम से कम.
No, I have no clue. Yeah, I'm really bad
यार,
with
ये
numbers.
कैसा जवाब है यार?
नहीं,
Be-
I'm
be frank.
नहीं, numbers मेरे को, I'm really bad with numbers, and I won't even.
This dyslexic card you play whenever you feel like it.
True. Till a certain extent, yes. But I really won't know where to begin. And पहली बात ये कि बेचना नहीं. So you know, what is not for sale.
Some
is
things are unsellable.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Some things are unbelievable. What a fantastic life he's had. He's not even halfway through. I hope he comes back and talks to us again.
Whenever you ask me to,
It's been
so
wonderful.
it'll be a
Really
pleasure.
eye-opening.
No, thank you. And we need to have you and your friends in Udaipur soon over a good meal.
Yeah. You must make Kunal ride a bike. it's worth watching. Because normally he sits like
You
a
can
woman on the side.
You can
So
say
wo-
that, you know, I love the man,
Yeah.
and he's enjoyed the food, so I'm happy with that.
He just makes sounds, yaar. Bolo. That's all he does all the time. So he's not a kid. Talk to him, yaar. It's unbelievable. Anyway, thank you so much for
No,
being here.
thank you.
And we'll see you again.
You know, it was a pleasure. Thank you so much for having me. Thank you.